Local seasonal produce, Vietnamese and Peruvian cuisines, small plates, ramen going mainstream. These were some of the key food trends of 2015. Let's find out what 2016 has in store for us. To do this, let's hear it straight from the pundits of the food and beverage industry, executive chefs, food and beverage directors, restaurateurs and more.
I think 2016 is going to be a very interesting year as far as food and beverage is concerned. The number of restaurants that are opening all over the country, in the metros, in second tier and three tier cities as well, is just fabulous. I mean, brands are coming up all over the place, new concepts, new teams, new ideas. It's just brilliant. Some trends which I personally feel would be visible, would be very exciting to observe, is a huge comeback of regional and ethnic food, both in ingredients and in concepts. A lot of grandmother and mother's cooking is coming back, which I think is brilliant, and which is the way forward. So I'm very excited about these procedures, these techniques. There's immense lot to really learn, and all of this Indian, which gives me immense pride and which makes me so happy to be a cook. Small plates are back, or should be, in 2016. It's a great trend forward. People are eating less, and when I say less, I mean it's not really less, but less of each kind of dish and a lot more food. A lot of healthy snacks, a lot of fried snacks are also going to make a comeback, and most of this will be with regional flavors, regional ingredients. There's a lot of South American food that is already in here, and in 2016 I think will make a very serious rollback. A lot of these flavors are hugely popular, or at least going to be hugely popular in India, because they are very easy to like, they are very close to our palate, and should work very nicely with the youngsters here. Asian, yes, Asian's going to be back as well. Asian's been here a while now, but a true appreciation of regional Asian food, generic to little unheard of cities and smaller towns. It was all broadly Chinese and broadly Vietnamese earlier, but things are being sourced now from little corners of these beautiful countries, and this too is going to be seen very clearly and visibly across restaurants in the city and around India, I think. That's it for 2016. It will be a fabulous year for food, for drinks, and I just know that it's going to be this fabulous year for F&B.
Hi, I'm Rahul Davle. I'm the executive chef at the Westin Mumbai, and we are discussing about food trends of 2016. So to take a link back, the 2015 as a year for chefs was, quite interesting. We saw many changes. We saw a lot of entry of new restaurants coming onto the scene. We saw some restaurants, bidding goodbye, and certain ingredients, they were very popular with all the chefs. To talk a little in detail, I think it was a year of fruits. It was a year of ingredients, especially Asian ingredients. A lot of sushi that chefs did, and also Indian food, trying to get back to its heritage. So a lot of heritage cuisine where people were trying to get back to the roots and find out what their ancestors ate, and the produce and the emphasis on that. And 2016 again kind of draws on its inspiration from this year itself. A lot of people are talking about Hawaiian cuisine from Fiji. Of course, Peruvian and Latin American cuisine has already made its advent, and there are certain other things that chefs are willingly going to try. Also, a lot of restaurants globally are going pesticide GMO free. A lot of restaurant chains are actually very proactively trying to elaborate on all the ingredients that they use, and kind of tick on the list, what is completely pesticide free, and only continue to use those particular ingredients that they feel that is healthy and is going to kind of ensure that they have a steady stream of customers coming into the doors. Seaweed again is another ingredient that's very popular. It's very delicious, sustainable, comes from the oceans, doesn't affect a lot of the ecosystem, and of course the taste is it's tasty to say the least. So that's something that's again very, very interesting that a lot of chefs would want to try, including myself. The overall scene for a lot of chefs is now moving towards not eating in conventional restaurants and eateries. So a lot of deliveries and takeaways are kind of getting popular. They're receiving a lot of funding, and there are a lot of food startups that are kind of making its way onto the culinary scene. So that's something that's I think going to continue its boom throughout 2016 as well.
Food and beverage trends for 2016, well, food and beverage is more like fashion. It tends to evolve each year, and 2016 will be no different for sure. The elements which are going to come in 2016 are more fun, simple, relaxed environment, and that is what clients, guests in hotels and restaurants are looking for. They're looking for a little bit of fun element, simple dining, convenience. I think that convenience and ease of dining, that's the two main features which all restaurants will feature on, and the trend has actually started with a lot of restaurants opening on the same lines, and the same will continue in 2016. People know and demand now availability of things like masa root, acai berry, edamame seeds, blueberries in the regular menus. So this is on these are certain things on which chefs will craft their menus. They will engineer their menus around. And beverage again, in whiskies now the trend is primarily towards single malt whiskies. Very important for outlets and hotels to stock, have a good whiskey list. And apart from that, again, the use of fresh ingredients in cocktails is very important. Berries, different types of lemon, but most of the cocktails and mocktails, if I can say, they need fresh ingredients, has to be very refreshing and all. Usage of cream and heavy ingredients is sort of passé, and that's what the trend is going to be in 2016 as well.
That was a sneak preview into the food trends of 2016. If you want to keep watching such exciting videos this year, do subscribe to Mini's Food Fundas.